Hello and welcome to Skincare Simplified. In today's video, we're talking about the most important ingredient, the must-have of any skincare routine, and that is sunscreens. In this video, I'm going to be taking you through my favorite sunscreens, sunscreen application, sunscreen reapplication, and how do you choose the right sunscreen for your skin type. So I have already timestamped this video, so you can actually skip to the part that's most relevant to you. But in this video, I'm first going to get started with what is an SPF. So SPF really stands for sun protection factor. It is the percentage of UVB rays that product can block. So when you're looking at an SPF 30, it can block up to 97% of UVB rays. SPF 50 blocks 98%, and anything above SPF 50 can block up to 99% of UVB rays. So that's your little class on what is an SPF. Now, why is a sunscreen or an SPF important? It is very important because aging issues are actually caused by the sun. We don't see it evidently, so we don't realize it, but let me show you this picture. Now, if you look at this picture, you will obviously see that a particular side of this gentleman's face is more damaged than the other. He was apparently a truck driver most of his life, and this area that you see damaged was actually the one that was directly exposed to the sun. The other side was not as exposed, so as you can see, it looks slightly better, but the area that was exposed to the sun is obviously very damaged. So if you're someone who says, I'm getting a lot of fine lines, wrinkles, ask yourself this question: are you regular with your SPF? Because that is the absolute holy grail anti-aging product. In addition to that, a very important fact about using SPF also is that it does protect you from skin cancer and other sun-related diseases that can happen. So yeah, boy, it's very important, not just for anti-aging, but overall health. There is a whole school of thought of people who say sunscreen causes cancer, it's bad for the coral reefs, all of that things. I'm not going to get into that because honestly, it's a bit of a propaganda, and we don't have space for that on this channel. Now that you understand how important SPF is, let me tell you how much do you want to use. I recently did this video on Aloe skincare routine, and of course in her morning skincare routine she used SPF, but it was literally a pea-sized amount. The right amount of sunscreen that you need is 3 fingers full for your face and neck. So, and obviously for me, I need a little more than 3 fingers full for my neck and my décollage, but that is the minimum you need to use when you're applying sunscreen for it to be effective. One little tiny dot the size of a coin will not cut it for you. So that's the second thing that you need to know, how much sunscreen to use. Now, a very common issue that sort of comes forth that I have heard and I've personally faced, because I used to use Neutrogena sunscreen for a very long time. Bad days. But anyways, a big issue that sort of comes with people is that they don't like sunscreen because it has white cast, it's sticky, it can burn the eyes, and so on and so forth. So I'm going to tell you about my favorite sunscreens that do none of that. Zero white cast, no burning the eyes, blends super easily, basically beautiful. And on that journey, let me introduce you to my most favorite sunscreen. You would have seen it in my favorites video. This is the Cosrx Aloe Soothing Sun Cream. Now, before we proceed, let me clear the air. So in 2020, this particular product got into problem because people believed that this didn't have enough SPF, it wasn't approved by the American FDA, so on and so forth. There was tons of controversy, but the product did go through very extensive testing, and today you can go back, check it on their website. They actually have the report. This is a little more than SPF 50, absolutely safe and strong for you to use. Now, this has been my holy grail product for over 2.5 years because, like I said, zero white cast, blends very easily, doesn't irritate the eyes. This is also a fantastic product because I believe this is a sun cream that works for all skin types. For my dry skin type, it is fantastic, but I obviously use a moisturizer and then my sunscreen. But if you have normal skin, oily skin, combination skin, you can just about skip the moisturizer and go directly in with this product. It is beautiful. And if you follow me on TikTok, if you follow me on Instagram, you know how much I love this product. It is my absolute holy grail. Having said that, only a month ago, I discovered a new product that kind of became my absolute favorite very, very quickly, to an extent that I almost felt guilty of not using my Cosrx because that's how much I love this. And this is a new range by L'Oreal Paris. This is the UV Defender. It has 4 variants. I use the one which is Moisture Fresh, which is great for my dry skin, but it is super mattifying. So in the summer in Dubai right now, temperatures have crossed 45 degrees. It is getting humid. I need something that's super matte, and this one is really good. The beauty of this product is that you literally get it everywhere. I've seen it in pharmacies, I've seen it in supermarkets, I've seen it in tiny mini marts. It's available everywhere thanks to the amazing distribution that L'Oreal does have here in the UAE, and I think in pretty much all the countries. So this is a fantastic product. It's very affordable. You get 50 ml. There's no shine, no oxybenzone, none of the nasties. So this is something that I absolutely love. So if you have dry skin, you can use this, but if you have normal, combination oily, you can check out any of the other variants. They are all brilliant. Moving on, specifically for really dry skin, there's another one from Cosrx, and this is the Snail Essence Sunscreen. This is also SPF 50++, and this is kind of my more Delhi, so in India, Delhi winter kind of a sunscreen, because this gives me a lot of hydration, a lot of moisturization. So this is great for the winter time. The deal with sunscreens is that depending on the season, depending on how your skin is responding to the outside environment, chances are you will need to switch up your sunscreen. So this is my winter go-to, which kind of stays here. Now, in addition to that, I did end up trying, so before I tried the L'Oreal one, everyone was asking me for an affordable sunscreen, and I went ahead and I got this one, which is the Nivea Sun, the anti-age Q10 UA UVB protection SPF 50. Used this for about 2 weeks, loved it. Why? Because while it is a non-greasy zero white cast formula, as you can see. I just applied it and it's gone. So there is really no white cast. But even though my skin is dry, I just felt that it was kind of not working for me in the humidity and the overall moisture that that is present in the city I'm currently living in, which is Dubai. But otherwise it's great. So I kind of still really love this product, and I would recommend it to people who have really dry skin. But if you have normal, combination, oily, blah 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 blah, you can use the UV Defender, because this is just brilliant. I do realize while I'm shooting this video that I say fantastic a lot, so if you're counting the times I've said fantastic, leave it in the comments below. Okay, in addition to this, from the Boots Pharmacy, I got the very famous TikTok viral Bondisands SPF 50 moisturizer. Obviously they say it's for the face. Okay, the face and body. Whatever I use on my face, I use on my body. Otherwise, sometimes I just get a large jar of Nivea or something that is for the body. But I kind of just use what I use for my face on my body. Now this one is very high protection. Obviously it's an Australian brand, so if it's good for the people under the Australian sun, it is fantastic for everyone else too, from a protection standpoint. But boy, this is greasy. Even with my dry skin, while it did absorb really quickly, while it didn't give me any white cast, and it was doing everything that it promised on the label, my skin didn't tend to love it. So I kind of just use this on my body. It is quite affordable, so I love repurchasing it. This is actually my second tube, because I use this on my body and it works really well. Now let's talk very quickly about reapplication. Now this is the deal that you need to know. If you're wearing sunscreen, it is effective for about 2.5, 3 hours. You need to reapply it, and the way I reapply it is with the spray. This is from the brand Vichy. This is the UV Protect SPF 50. It's literally as simple as this. It's transparent. There is really no white cast. It is really good, and this is what I use through the day to reapply my sunscreen. I also have a powder from Shiseido, a compact powder, which also has SPF 50, but I tend to go for this a little more. So this is my quick roundup on SPF. If you like this video, do like this video. Consider subscribing to the channel. I make new videos every Tuesday and Friday, so I'll see you in the next one. Bye.